eventually contribute towards an autoimmune condition. Heavy metal exposure, so damage to an organ directly from a heavy metal exposure can then trigger an autoimmune attack. As the body's trying to deal with the heavy metal, it may also inadvertently damage the tissue, self-tissue, and start an autoimmune attack. And there's also the consequences of the body dealing with a heavy metal. And a good example of this would be candida overgrowth and mercury. So if the body has a high load of mercury, it can often allow candida to overgrow simply because a candida overgrowth is easier for the body to manage than mercury toxicity. And candida will bind to mercury to stop it having harmful effects in the tissues. So that's the body's coping mechanism. And it's the body always trying to maintain its homeostasis, and it's thinking very practically that actually we can cope with a candida overgrowth if it means we don't have to cope with mercury exposure. But then obviously once you've got that candida overgrowth, it can be affecting the gut integrity, which will then expose the body to more proteins, more partially digested molecules, and just increase the immune response. Infections, these are another influencing factor for autoimmune conditions, and there's lots of research to show that certain types of infections with bacteria, viruses, may be a triggering factor for certain autoimmune conditions. So in rheumatoid arthritis, it would be Proteus, let me get the name right, mirabilis. That's the bacteria that's often found in urinary tract infections, and that can be a triggering factor in the development of rheumatoid arthritis. It provokes cross-reactive autoantibodies. So again, it's tricking the immune system into attacking the body itself. There's several different bacteria and viruses that have been associated with the development of multiple sclerosis. We've got a couple named there, the Mycoplasma pneumoniae and Chlamydia pneumoniae.